Hey, my beautiful Virgo Libras, welcome in, beautiful souls. We are stepping right into the mid of April right now, and this is where everything is shifting from emotion into truth, action. We just moved through that Aries new moon on the 17th of April, and what a powerful reset, beautiful souls. But here's the thing, all right? This wasn't just a soft new beginning, all right? It was like this decision point. And right as we move like into this reading, right, we're sitting in this intense energy, Mars conjunct Saturn, all right, that happened also the 19th, Mercury conjunct, today's the 19th, wow, okay. And Mercury also conjunct Saturn and Mars, that is going to be happening the 20th, which is tomorrow, Monday. And this is where we can't avoid the truth anymore. You can't stay silent anymore, and you definitely can't keep overgiving where there's been no balance. So my Virgo Libras, this is where you either going to be stepping into alignment, or perhaps you might just feel the pressure of staying misaligned. Now we're having this beautiful between the 24th and the 26th, Venus and Uranus entering Gemini, right? So this is going to bring that unexpected energy on love, sudden realizations, endings, messages, maybe even some new connections. And what changes quickly here, it's going to be like it's meant to, all right? Because by the end of April, you're not meant to be the same person you were at the beginning of this month, all right? Today we're really diving into looking at your love energy, and each of you are on a different path. Some of you are single, looking for the one. Some of you are in a relationship, and there can be different situations in your relationship. Some of you are married, some of you are just together, some of you are just met someone. Some of you are in separation, and then some of you are just choosing self-love. You're single and you're not looking for the one, all right? Or perhaps some of you are single, in a relationship, in separation, and still working on self-love. So you can also check that one out. The timestamps are going to be below. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for those of you that do leave comments. Perhaps you can let me know which timestamp that you clicked on if you feel called at. So beautiful souls, we're going to be pulling like 3 cards for each situation where you are right now. What is shaping or challenging your life, your love life, or your self-love, and where is this all leading? So beautiful souls, thank you for being here. Again, thank you for liking this video. I feel like this is the part of the month where love becomes clear, not always perfect, not always easy, but honest. And hey, if you feel like taking that a deep breath, go ahead, ground yourself, and let's really dive in. And if you would like to dive deeper into your specific situation, personal readings are open for 1-question readings, an opening special going at $8. Details are in the description box. Beautiful souls, thank you for being here and all of your support. Let's dive into our Virgo Libras that are single, waiting for the one. Spirit, angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good, please come through for our Virgo Libras that are currently single and looking for that new love. Spirit, angels, please and thank you. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords. Interesting. I was discussing the 6 of Swords this morning with my daughter, how the 6 of Swords looks different on the Earth Woman Tarot. So here in your current situation, you are in rough waters, moving to calm waters. We'll dive deeper into the cards and the messages that are coming through. We do have the Chariot here. Beautiful. We have the Fool. And what is at the bottom of the deck? We have the Empress. Your current energy, where you're currently right now, your current energy in love, I do feel this transition phase for your heart. I feel like you are moving on. You not in a rushed way, not in a dramatic way. The waters have been rough. You've definitely packed your bags in some sort of way, whether physically or mentally. And I feel like it happened in a quiet, soul level decision kind of way. The energy of I can't stay where it hurts me or where I felt unseen. This is like you leaving behind that emotional confusion, the draining connections, maybe even old versions of yourself in love. Astrologically, I mean, this fits perfectly with that you've just come out of some sort of emotional clearing from earlier April, all right? And now with all this Aries energy, it's just like it's got that energy of pushing you forward, that you're not looking back the same way anymore. There's like this sense of peace in your movement now. Like maybe it could even be like a little bit of that bittersweet. You know, you're heading somewhere definitely better. Now, in your challenge position, um, we have the Chariot, which is very powerful, all right, because your challenge right now isn't just moving on. It's like you've already started doing that, all right? You already made the choice. Um, but perhaps the challenge could be fully committing to your direction of where you're going. So perhaps like the Chariot is like asking, are you still looking back? You know, are you second guessing your decision? Or are you trying to control the outcome instead of trusting the journey? All right. Something to do with vehicles could be significant. A vehicle, a car, doesn't have to be. You know, with all this Aries activation mid-April, I feel like you're being pushed to take control of your life again. But yes, not from a place of force, but from alignment, like just going with the flow into alignment. You know, it's about choosing a direction and not letting the fear pull you backwards. Perhaps moving in duality, you know, with the light and the dark. All right, your guidance here, your potential outcome is the Fool, which is, you know, that is Uranus energy, and Uranus is shifting also, as we mentioned. All right. I feel like this is your new beginning. You're gonna be the Fool into going into that new beginning, but it doesn't always look like your past. All right. The amethyst crystal could really be significant as well, but I feel like you trusting you have what you need to move forward. Something is going to be unexpected, something is going to be really freeing, maybe a little bit scary, but scary is not always you don't always need to fear the unknown, all right? The unknown can be scary, but it's freeing. I feel like this is going to be you stepping into love again without all the baggage, without the overthinking, without the need to control everything. This Uranus energy is really active at the end of April, all right? In Gemini, there really could be this unexpected conversation, a sudden conversation, an unexpected message, or maybe it's just going to be a completely new type of person that you didn't actually see coming. I feel like the key here is that you don't have to find this energy by staying where you are. It's just about taking that leap of faith, all right, being open to that new person. Now, at the Empress at the bottom of the deck here is just a reminder, I feel, that you're not someone that is chasing love anymore. You are, this is your underlining energy, yes, that you are becoming that version that attracts that person, the right person to you, that is in that receiving mode, and also you know your worth. The Empress is somebody that doesn't chase love, right? Love comes to her. So you, my beautiful Virgo Libras here, the energy here is that this is the energy that you're stepping into. I feel like, you know, bringing this all together here, that you are leaving some sort of past situation behind, learning to fully commit to your path, and stepping into a completely new beginning in love, all right? And not in a forced way, not in a rushed way, but more in a aligned way, all right? The right person will align with you. They will just, yeah. So I hope this helped you in some sort of way. This message found you at the right time. Perhaps you can confirm that this is your confirmation as well, that, you know, you're not losing love, but you are making space for the right kind of love to find you. And yeah, perhaps you can confirm in the comments if you feel called to, I trust my new beginning. especially if you're ready to step into the next chapter. This is, I feel like, where Spirit is guiding you towards. But you already know, you know what your heart desires already. And my beautiful Wolf Soul tribe, remember, we don't chase what left, right? We walk towards what is meant for us. So I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll definitely check you around in the next one. My Virgo Libras, those of you that are in a relationship, that are married, let's have a look at the current dynamic between you and your partner. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. I really, truly appreciate it. And those of you that are subscribers on this channel, really, truly appreciate you. Let's dive in, Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, for our Virgo Libras that are currently in a relationship. What do they need to know currently right now when this video finds them? We can get one more shuffle here. Beautiful. We have the Ten of Pentacles, Justice. I'm going to say Judgment. Page of Swords. And the Seven of Cups. I'm picking up the energy of 11 here. Even 10, 11 could be significant to some of you. All right, having a look here, the real truth, I feel like this is all about truth and balance coming through here in your relationship. But let's dive in here. The Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like this relationship has real substance here. This is definitely not a surface level love, all right? This is the kind of relationship that is long-term, or the potential of marriage, long-term potential. This is the energy of building a life together. This is the shared stability, the family, the future energy. So I feel like many of you, this is a relationship where you've invested a lot of time, energy, emotions, everything, all right? I feel there's also a lot of comfort here. There's a lot of history between the two of you. But even with all the astrology that's happening, you know, we had the Libra full moon earlier in April. It's not just about looking what is stable on the outside anymore. It's about, is this truly aligned and balanced for the both of us kind of energy? And perhaps even the Aries is pushing you guys to look at that, all right? Justice is here in the challenge position. This is like the heart of your reading: balance, truth, accountability. So my Virgo Libras, I feel like this is the energy, your energy here, that's being activated very strongly here. The relationship is maybe being weighed right now, kind of energy. I'm not in a harsh way, but in an honest way, all right? Like questions are maybe coming up like, is everything equal between us? Am I giving more than I'm receiving? Are we both showing up with integrity? Yes, the energy of April that's happening currently, Mars, Saturn, Mercury, Saturn, Mars, you know, all in April. There may be conversations that came up or coming up that is very serious, very direct, maybe sometimes a little bit uncomfortable, but it's necessary conversations, all right? Conversations that any relationship needs to have. Because I feel like this is the relationship that either rebalances and strengthens, or perhaps it reveals where something in the relationship has been out of alignment. Let me know in the comments, beautiful souls, how this is resonating with you. Here we have the guidance, your final card, the potential outcome is the Page of Swords. So yes, communication is everything in this relationship. It's not that surface level communication. This is the honest conversations, asking the questions that perhaps you've been avoiding, observing the patterns clearly, you know. This card is like saying, let's pay attention, speak up, don't ignore what you have been seeing. And yeah, with all the Aries, Gemini activations, Uranus activations, Gemini, Aries, also a bit of Taurus energy coming through, especially towards end of April, all right? There may really be some sudden conversations, unexpected truths that get revealed, or clarity that comes in quickly. And it may not always come out perfectly, but hey, nothing is perfect. It's going to come out with honesty. Now, there is a bit of illusions or confusion here with the Seven of Cups and the underlining energy with the Seven of Cups here. Maybe there could be a bit of mixed signals currently, emotional uncertainty, or not fully seeing things for what they are. Let's have a look at what's under King of Swords and Queen of Swords. Interesting. Okay, definitely clarity is coming, truth is coming. Look at all this blue. I feel like there's going to be healing and communication. Perhaps you both are going to be being asked to see this connection for what it truly is, and take off the rose-colored glasses. Not like, not hope what it could be, all right, but being honest. There's definitely this relationship. This is a relationship with a very, very strong foundation and a lot of potential. You guys could be married or planning on getting married, or the potential for marriage in the future if you're not married. If it's something that you're looking for, because I mean, some people are happy just to be in a relationship and the commitment, but not do the contract work, you both will be tested through truth, balance, and definitely some sort of communication. And both of you are being called to be honest, to take accountability, and meet each other equally. I'm hearing this can grow. And if it doesn't, the truth will make that clear as well. So, beautiful souls, if this message found you, this is your confirmation that your relationship is being realigned, not punished. What is meant to last will stand in truth. Perhaps you can even claim in the comments, I choose honesty and love, especially if you are already in your relationship currently for the real balanced connection. Perhaps you're already in that, your relationship is already that way. All right. And thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for leaving comments. And, trust that you don't hold on to illusions and that you do build on truth. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll check you around in the next one. Hey, Virgo Libras. Those of you that is in separation. Let's dive in, beautiful souls. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. I don't know why I was a bit confused there for a minute. Hesitation. There could be that kind of energy currently with this separation that is still lingering. Let's have a look at the emotional energy that is still lingering, and what messages does Spirit have for you? Spirit, angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good for our Virgo Libra cusp that are currently in separation from their person. What messages do you have for the people that click on this video that are in currently separation for our Libra Virgos? The Fool, Six of Swords, the Hierophant. Wow, this wants to come out as well. Oh wow. And we have the Nine of Cups, feeling the energy of choices, alignment, and healing, happiness. I definitely get the energy of tender but very powerful here. The Fool in your current energy here, those of you that are in separation from your partner, I feel like you or your person is definitely standing at the edge of something new. Even in the separation, I feel like your energy is shifting towards some sort of release, freedom, a new beginning. But it's not fully archered yet. That's what I'm getting. A part of you is ready to let go, to take that leap forward. Perhaps when that Uranus shift happens, it's going to be pushing you to take this leap, because this is Uranus energy coming through on the Fool. Maybe another part of you is still feeling the connection in your heart. Yeah, mid-April energy, yeah, especially around maybe the Aries new moon. Like I'm getting the Aries, or even the Aries energy, right? It's like your soul is saying, you don't have to stay in the past to honor what you felt. Like you're being invited into some sort of new chapter, even if you fully don't know what it looks like, because it's still like unknown, all right, in your current energy. The challenge here is the Six of Swords. Double sixes could be significant for this collective. The challenge is the transition, moving into calmer waters, because you know that you need to move forward, but emotionally there's still maybe a pull. There's something between your mind and your emotions. It's like I feel this energy of what was and what's next. It's not always easy, right? But yeah, because healing isn't instant, it takes time. Detachment isn't linear, right? There's this, I feel like with the astrology, even there's this emotional clearing that will be followed by action energy. Like you may feel like I'm ready, but I'm still processing. That's the kind of energy that you're in. And if you are in that, that's okay, all right? Because moving forward to calmer waters isn't always easy. Healing isn't always easy. It's messy. But the lesson here is also don't go back to what you already left or what you had to leave behind. Here's the Hierophant, your potential outcome. And I feel this is quite interesting because this can go like two ways, all right? 5 is also about change on this card. Number 5 on Hierophant. Okay, so you'll feel which one is yours. Okay, yeah, this can go two ways. For some of you, I feel like this path forward or this path could be towards healing, spiritual growth, and redefining what commitment actually means to you. For others, this could be a reconnection, getting back with your person that you separated from, but it won't be the same as before because it's going to require obviously maturity from both ends, alignment, and then also doing things differently. This isn't casual energy, all right? This is the Hierophant. This is like, if this comes back, it needs to come back correctly. Now, we do have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and these two cards also want to come out. I felt drawn to take them, keep them out as well, the Lovers and the Star. And I feel this is quite deep. This connection was definitely, it was real. There were definitely, or is genuine feelings here. I do get the energy of like a soul level bond. There is a bit of truth that's here also, that you are being guided towards your emotional fulfillment. You're being guided towards aligned love and also healing, hope, and renewal. Whether that includes this person again or leads you somewhere new. All right. The destiny is going to be the same, that a love that actually fulfills you, that meets you halfway, something that is aligned. Making a choice to move to calmer waters, or choosing this to be in a connection again with this person, and then also making a choice for healing. Gemini, Aquarius energy, Taurus energy, water energy. Any of that could be significant for some of you. I do definitely feeling like, if we're bringing this all together for you, that you're standing between the past and a new beginning, all right? Learning how to move forward without losing the love that you felt. Also learning how to move forward, yeah, without losing the love that you felt. Healing, growing, redefining actually what love means to you, and then opening the door to something that is more aligned, whether this is with this person or beyond them. Only you have the answer to that. Remember to always trust what your gut and your heart, where your heart and your gut is leading you. If it feels good, then that's where you go. If it doesn't feel good, then you leave it behind. So beautiful soul, if this message helped you in some sort of way, resonated, and perhaps this is some sort of confirmation for you that the separation is not the end of your love story, it is the realignment of it. Perhaps you can even comment or say out to yourself, I trust what is meant for me will find me. I trust what's meant for me will find me, especially if you're ready to release and then receive. So, beautiful souls, thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. And remember, we don't chase what is uncertain. We align with what is true. And I'll check you around in the next one. Virgo and Libra souls, those of you that are either happily single or you are in a relationship or separated or looking for the one, but you're also working on self-love. So this is for someone that is working on their self-love. Especially those that are not looking for someone new, they're just happily single. So what we're going to dive in is basically what we're diving into is your relationship with yourself. Spirit angels, ancestors, please come through for our Virgo Libras that are working on their relationship with themselves. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button, beautiful souls, and leaving comments. I really appreciate it, even if it's just an emoji. Spirit angels, ancestors, or of the highest light and good. Let's go for it. 3 cards. Okay. You're in the energy of definitely releasing some sort of heavy burdens, things that were too much. It's like, there's too much things happening on your plate and you need to take some things off. All right. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. Definitely a new beginning, passionate beginning coming in. All right. And you are in that slow and steady energy at the bottom of the deck. I'm picking up the energy of 101. That could be an angel number that you possibly could want to look up. For those of you that are happily single, working on your self-love, my beautiful Virgo Libras, this energy feels powerful, but in a different way. Yes, you have been carrying a lot emotionally, energetically, mentally, even though you perhaps happily single or in a relationship or working on your self-love. There's something here about responsibility, pressure, something maybe that even a lingering emotional weight from the past, something here. Perhaps you've been holding it together, pushing through, doing what needs to be done, but maybe your heart is feeling tired. You feel the emotional burdens of this, and you're just ready to now put some of these bags down. Perhaps you've been traveling for a long time. I'm getting that kind of energy. Doesn't have to be you're ready now maybe to settle down somewhere, I'm hearing. I feel like with all this active energy of April, the Aries is really intense. It's pushing you to where you starting to realize, I don't want to carry this anymore. I don't want to keep traveling with all this baggage. I need to release some of this and settle down somewhere, or just take some of the things off your plate, Maybe you just need someone to share the burdens with. Whatever this means for you. All right, in your challenge position, your lesson here, I feel, with the Queen of Pentacles coming through, you are in a place of learning to nurture yourself the way you've perhaps nurtured everyone else. And I picked this up, was it the Leo Virgos, if I'm not mistaken? This card was in the same position. Perhaps this is the Virgo energy that's coming through heavy for your group. The Virgos tend to be the nurturer, but who nurtures you, right? Kind of energy. My Virgo Libras, I feel like you know how to show up for others, okay? You know how to care, you know how to support, you know how to create stability. But again, the question is, are you doing it for yourself, okay? The caregiver. Sometimes, we tend to, also the Virgos, they tend to care for everyone else, but you don't care for yourself. Like, it's like you give advice to everybody else, but do you give advice to yourself? Again, it's like, the way you talk to other people, would you talk to yourself like that kind of energy, right? So that's the kind of energy that's coming through. Like, maybe maybe you've still been overextending in some sort of way. Maybe it's overworking. Maybe it's something to do with your business or your career. All right. That could also be something to do with your self-love. All right. Or it could also be like something to do regarding trying your worth to what you do instead. You're tying your worth to what you do instead of who you are. Perhaps this month is teaching you to slow down, to ground yourself, and just, pour back into yourself. I love this here. You're having a rebirth regarding your self-love. There is something regarding a new spark. This is Aries energy. Something to do with a new passion, a new energy for life itself. Okay, and this can mean different things for you, but there's something new. Perhaps you're releasing some of the burdens and starting to pour back love into yourself. Perhaps maybe going for that massage, going to what you call those places. Going for a massage, or those places where you get pampered, like a foot massage, a back massage, a head massage. It's something like that you're being called to do, all right? Like doing something for yourself, nurturing yourself, loving yourself. Because this isn't just about love with another person. This is about you, about feeling alive again, reconnecting with your desires, following what excites you. Yeah, especially with all that Uranus, Venus energy that's all moving into why did I say Aries? Into Gemini. Yeah, that Aries energy could have been pushing you to do this, and it's just gonna get it's gonna push you more when Uranus hits into Gemini and Venus. Venus, yes, Gemini. So this really could bring something to do with some sort of spontaneous opportunity. Maybe it's going to be a new interest, meeting people, new people. Maybe will be entering your space unexpectedly. Whatever this is going to be for you, all right, the key is you're not seeking it. You're attracting it by just being in your energy, I feel. And here at the bottom of the deck, your underlining energy, the Knight of Pentacles, is just a reminder that you don't have to rush anything, all right? You don't need to rush love. You don't need to rush healing. And also not your next chapter. I mean, everything that you are building right now, it is solid, it is steady, it is real. And I feel like it's just happening all at the right pace for you. Slow and steady wins the race, that hare and the tortoise kind of energy, all right? Bringing it all together, my beautiful souls, my beautiful Virgo Libras here, that whatever your situation is, and your self-love, I feel here, is you releasing burdens, okay? You're taking some off your plate. You learning to really, truly care for yourself and really reignite your inner spark. I feel like this is like a phase of self-recognition, all right? Grounded growth, and that quiet transformation. And from this space, everything else just begins to align naturally. So if this message helped you and found you and helped you in any sort of way, perhaps this is your confirmation that you're choosing yourself, and choosing yourself is not loneliness. I mean, whatever it is for you, right? It's power, all right? You are your own priority. You can claim in the comments, I am my priority. You can say it out loud, I am my priority. You got to fill up your own cup, all right? You can't keep filling up everyone else's cup. You got to fill up your cup too, all right? Fully stepping into your self-love era. And hey, beautiful souls, if you're part of this Wolf Soul tribe, you already know, we don't abandon ourselves for love. We become the love first. And I'm sending you so much love and light, beautiful soul. And I'll definitely check you around in the next one.